Yo, what's going on, everybody? My name is Josh, okay? I'm a health and fitness coach, and I'm also starting to prep for a bodybuilding show, specifically men's physique, okay? So I'm excited to start posting here my journey, okay, and giving you guys value as far as what I'm doing to prepare for this show, okay? So today I'm gonna show you everything that I'm gonna be eating for the day. I do have a coach. For those of you that know me, you know I am, like I said, a fat loss muscle building coach, okay? I've been a coach for approximately 7 years now, and you know, I decided to be more active on YouTube. I have a lot of valuable videos talking about nutrition and training, so if you want to check those out, go ahead. But you know, I am currently 15 weeks out from a show, okay? Super pumped because it's my first show, okay? It's the first show I've ever committed to competing in, okay? If you guys really have been following my close friends and family, you know that I did compete in Christian Guzman's first summer shredding challenge back in 2017. I got peeled, okay? I did it all on my own, but this time around I hired a coach, okay? I decided to hire a coach, and I'll talk more about who my coach is and why I decided to do that, all right? Let's do this. So guys, this is my first meal. I got 2 whole eggs with 6 ounces of egg whites. I also cut up some onions. I usually cook it with mushrooms also, but I ran out of mushrooms. I also put some salt, Himalayan pink salt, and pepper. And right here, I got 50 grams of boiled oats. I sprinkled some Truvia, cinnamon, and added 25 grams of blueberries, frozen blueberries, okay? If you guys haven't tried boiled oats, I highly recommend you boil them. Just for every half a cup, you put 1 cup of water, and you boil the water, add a little bit of salt to the water. Once it's boiling, add the oats and stir as you're cooking. I promise you, it comes out amazing, okay? It comes out amazing, like a thick, cakey consistency. So I'm gonna eat this meal, then I'm gonna talk about who's my coach and why I hired a coach, okay? So stay tuned. And I almost forgot, I also have French press coffee right here. It's probably the best way to make your coffee if you're looking to get the most flavor. So I'm just gonna be drinking pure black coffee with some sweetener, stevia here. Okay, so this is something that I love to drink every morning, okay? Just French press coffee, absolute favorite. So I just got to the gym. I'm here about 10 minutes early before my client arrives, and I wanted to open up with you guys and tell you why I decided to hire a fitness coach. Okay, so a prep coach to help me with this competition going into March 22nd. And again, it's a physique show, men's physique, my first show ever. Okay, and you know, like I said earlier in the video, I have dieted down before, but right now I decided to hire a coach because I believe it's necessary. Okay, I'd be a hypocrite as a coach if I didn't hire a coach for myself. Okay, what I've learned over the years from hiring coaches, okay, so like business coaches and mindset coaches, you know, is that you want to hire the coach that is in the position that you want to be in or far exceeds it. So I decided to hire a coach that has been there and done that. Okay, so my coach is Stephen Cow. Okay, Stephen Cow, he made it to Olympia for men's physique, and he's an absolute monster. He's a beast. Okay, and it just made sense to hire him because he trains at the gym that I train at. Okay, I'm here, I train at Empire Gym in Miami, Florida, and I see him around all the time. You know, I saw him prep for the Olympia. I saw him get in contest shape. I would see him bust his ass all the time in the gym. So it just made sense to hire him. He's at where I want to be. He's been there. He made it to Olympia. He's an Olympian, and specifically in men's physique, which is the type of competition that I'm gonna be competing. So shout out to Stephen Cow. I'm working with him. I'm super excited to be working with him. We're a little under 15 weeks out now, and just wanted to put that out there and tell you guys as to why I hired a coach and who my coach is. Okay, so it's gonna be epic. What's up, guys? So I just got back home from training my client. Okay, and I went to Costco real quick just to purchase some things that I was missing. And here I got some chicken tenderloins, mushrooms that I like to put on my eggs, some strawberries. This is some ground turkey that I'm about to cook right now. And I also got some eggs. Okay, I got some eggs that I already put in the fridge right here. Okay, so I have eggs almost every day, and I'm just gonna whip up this meal real quick before I head to the gym. And then I have a fitness consult with a potential client, you know, so super excited about that. Okay, when I start onboarding new people, I'm always excited because it's an opportunity to transform someone's life, you know, which is why I do what I do, you know what I'm saying? But gonna cook this and see you guys on the next clip. So right here I got some onions sauteed with some mushrooms, garlic paste, and a little bit of cooking spray. Okay, so I first spray the cooking spray, then I put the garlic paste, then add the onions and the mushrooms, and this creates a really good base for the ground turkey. I'm gonna add this lemon paprika seasoning. This brand is really good. Their seasonings are great, with some salt, and that's about it. Just these two. So I just finished cooking meal 2, and let me show you what I got. Alright, so according to the meal plan, I can have 5 ounces of either lean ground turkey, chicken breast, or whitefish. So I had only half of a chicken breast left, so I replaced the rest with ground turkey. 160 grams of white rice and half of an avocado. My coach said that this is okay to have this guacamole. Okay, and personally, I feel like it tastes a lot better than just avocado. I'm gonna add in some sugar-free barbecue sauce from G Huge. This is the best barbecue sauce ever. Okay, so when I was training my client earlier today, coincidentally, Steven was walking into the gym and we kind of spoke a little bit on what's gonna be my plan going into the show, because I have only been working with him for just about a week, and he was explaining to me that he's looking to actually help me grow into the show, just because I am pretty lean, you know, hopefully to be on stage at 170. I'm currently 180 and I'm pretty lean right now. Being 16 weeks out, it's actually perfect. So this is why it's so important that if you're looking to compete in bodybuilding or physique, you don't have to bulk. You don't have to go on a full-on bulk to build muscle, okay? I've been training for 10 years and I've never bulked on and got super fat, okay? I've always tried to keep my abs visible, and I was always building at a maintenance. So for the past 10 years, I've been eating just enough to gain roughly, you know, half a pound to a pound, you know, and it got to the point where now my body weight has stayed the same at 180 for the past like almost year and a half. You know, I barely build any muscle now. Essentially keeping my body fat percentage at a healthy range and building and pushing the food. But if I notice that I start to spill over, then I ease back and I try to, again, gain the weight slowly, because building muscle takes time. So, but the biggest issue that a lot of these guys do is they bulk up, they get way too fat, and then they have to diet so much harder going into the show. You shouldn't do that. You gotta stay at a healthy body fat percentage. Even though you're quote unquote bulking or adding muscle, you should still do your cardio and still eat right and just enough to grow. Not so much where you're putting on a bunch of body fat, all right? So that's the benefit, all right, of staying lean during your bulking phase. You shouldn't bulk up so hard. So this is what I like to do. I get a piece of chicken, and here, my guac, I just dip it. Boom. This is so good. going on, guys? So I just got back home from the gym. I did a quick post on TikTok and IG Reels. Okay, I'm really active there, so if you don't follow me on TikTok or Instagram, it's Josh Cordoba Fit. I'm gonna put the link in the bio. But anyways, post-workout meal. Okay, here I got some whey isolate, 24 grams per serving. I'm supposed to have 1.5 scoops or roughly around 50 to 60 grams of protein, so I'm having 2 scoops actually. Okay, and this flavor right here, the Fruity Pebbles flavor, it is so good. Highly recommend you get the Fruity Pebbles whey isolate by Dymatize. This is really good. And I'm gonna pair that with 5 rice cakes. Okay, sometimes if I don't have rice cakes, I can swap it out for low-fat popcorn, Orville Redenbacher. So let me show you. I have it right here. So this popcorn right here, I can have 1 bag, you know, if I want to switch things up. You know, it's the same amount of grams of carbs as the rice cakes, so it lines up good. You know, today I'm deciding to have the rice cakes, so I'm gonna eat this, shower, and start editing this video. Why not? So what's up, guys? Here I have my 4th meal, 4 out of 6. Okay, 5 ounces of salmon or beef with 160 grams of rice and 2 ounces of vegetables. As you can see, I've eaten most of it just because I forgot to record. It's pretty hard filming a full day of eating just because I have to remember to actually film, you know. So like I was already like almost halfway through this meal and completely forgot to show you guys. But that is my 4th meal. Okay, I have 2 more meals after this. The next one is a leaner cut of chicken, and I'll show you guys. But I'm gonna eat this, and then I'll show you meal 2 later. All right, about to eat meal 5 right now. Okay, so right here I have 5 ounces of ground turkey with 140 grams of white rice. Okay, I'm gonna pair this with some hot sauce, and also I'm supposed to have half of an avocado, but again, instead of avocado, I'm having this guacamole, which he said it's completely fine. Okay, about 90 calories in this. Yeah, to think that I have another meal after this is kind of crazy, just because I'm not hungry. I'm pretty full. I'm eating a lot of carbs right now, and I can tell that I've lost a lot of water weight even though I'm eating more, you know. And it just goes to show the power of you eating whole foods. You know, if you stick to eating whole foods, you can eat a lot, you know, because I'll be 100% transparent. Like 70% of the foods that I was eating before I started prep was whole foods, whereas the other like 30% was like junk. Essentially, I was eating sugar snacks, and I wasn't eating 100% like whole foods like I am now. And it's just crazy to see how much calories and food you can actually fit into your diet if you stick to, you know, more whole foods. You know, something like this is not 100% sustainable. Like, you will over time start experiencing like craving junk, especially if you're not used to eating this way. You know, you want to go into it slowly, and it really depends also how motivated you are to make a change. Because like I'm super motivated to perform well in this competition, so you know, I don't even really think about cravings, at least yet. You know, also it's the first week, you know, so we'll see how it pans out the upcoming weeks. The biggest mistake people do going into prep is that they immediately start dieting, but he wants to raise my calories as much as possible to then slowly taper down, considering I'm already pretty lean and we have a lot of weeks to go, so this is really good. What's up, guys? So it's pretty late right now. It's like 12:30 in the morning, okay? And I'm stuffed, okay? and I'm gonna have 1.5 scoops of whey isolate. Okay, so this is my last meal of the day. Just because I was so busy today, I kind of struggled getting in my meals on time. My meals were kind of spread out way too much, okay, more than I'd like. I have to try to figure out a way to get my meals in a lot earlier, and I know I got to prepare ahead of time, but you know, this is all a learning process. You know, it's all a learning process. I've never really had someone do my nutrition and coach me with dieting. So like I was saying before my camera battery died, you know, I've never really had someone coach me with nutrition. I've always done it on my own, and before in the past I would only have like 4 to 5 meals and make sure my macros fit in 4 to 5 meals. But you know, Steven has me doing 6 meals a day, so super excited. He's gonna keep trying to push my food depending on how my body fluctuates. So I'm gonna show you guys a little bit on how I look right now. This is how I'm looking. You know, this is pretty good lighting right now. You know, still got a lot to lose here on the waist. You know, even though I'm defined, you know, I want to widen my shoulders, slim down my waist. You know, but 15 weeks out, I'm looking pretty lean. You know, so actually 14 weeks out now, but I'm looking pretty lean. Super excited to see, you know, how we go moving forward. You know, but I'm just so pumped, you know, and I'm also happy I get to share this with you guys, you know, take you guys through my journey. Bodybuilding, fitness, strength training is it's always been a passion of mine ever since I got out of high school, and now that I'm actually competing for the first time after so many years of just you know, studying the sport, it's pretty unreal. I've had this goal for so many years but never actually committed to it. I have committed like into competing in other sports like jiu-jitsu and powerlifting, but not bodybuilding. So super excited to see what I can bring to the table. But I'm gonna drink this, go to bed, and call it a day. I'll catch you guys on the next video.